Hello, friends. I am quickly doing my makeup before I head out with my daughter tonight. We are catching dinner and then a play. She has a friend who's in a play downtown, and it's called Nemo Jr. So I'm assuming the Nemo story, Finding Nemo story, right? But she really enjoys seeing her friends up on stage. So I told her we could go. So I got tickets for us. And so I'm like, let's make a night of it. And so we're gonna go out to eat. So she actually helped me pick out my outfit today. I was like, what should we wear? We're not getting like too dressy, but I just have some like black jeans on and my sweater. So she picked it out, and then she picked out my earrings too. She wants me to wear these earrings tonight. So I said, okay. There's a few other things she wanted me to wear, and I was like, I have veto power. So I just pulled my hair up in a ponytail, just a really loose pony, and I just curled all of it. I'm letting it like cool off, and then we will see what happens once I take it out. I didn't want to do like my whole face or my whole set of hair today, so we'll see. We'll see how it turns out. Well, I might have to put a few extra curls in, maybe. We'll see. But I thought I'd hop on and do my makeup and give you guys an update on my sickness. So it's been 2 weeks of having this just awful cold, and I definitely have been getting better, but I still, like, even last night I couldn't sleep well, and I just keep coughing. And I was like, I should really just go get my lungs listened to. I didn't think it was probably like pneumonia or, you know, like something a little more serious. But I'm like, you know what? It's been 2 weeks and I think I need an antibiotic. Really, honestly, like I something like it should be going away by now. So, last night when I was up, hacking up a lung, and I couldn't sleep because of that, I finally just got online and I made myself an appointment this morning. Hello, ladies. How are you? So I went in this morning to just urgent care, and it actually was the same doctor that I saw last, like 2 Tuesdays ago. I always wonder if they really remember you, you know, when it's not like your actual doctor. I don't know. She seemed like maybe she remembered me, or she's just like reading my notes, you know. But anyway, finally she's like, you know, since it's been going on for so long, and you're still experiencing like all the similar symptoms, she wanted to do an antibiotic. And I was like, yep, thank you. So I got my first dose of that today. So we're hoping that it's going to start working. I'm hoping, I just think about like my other times I'm on medication that like you start feeling it even after like the first day already. So I'm hoping by tomorrow morning I'll be feeling a lot better, but we'll see. They didn't really like diagnose me with anything particular. She did kind of make a note of like, it's kind of like a, how did she say it? Some kind of like bronchitis sort of thing. I don't know if they really can test for bronchitis. 2 rounds of antibiotics and 2 rounds of steroids and still nothing. Oh my gosh. Did you get like tested for all different kinds of stuff? Because they only tested me for strep. I actually was surprised they didn't test me for COVID. Honestly, you guys, I don't like testing for COVID because my school, I don't know if it's a state thing or if it's a national thing, I don't know. But if you're positive for COVID, then you're out for 5 days of work and another 5 days of masking. Like, it's kind of, I don't know. I get it. But at the same time, I'm kind of like, really? I just got a bunch of my contour on here, so we're just going to spread that out. Okay. You guys, I'm just like milking this last tin. Like, look at that. Strep fluke and nothing. Wow. They said that my lungs like sounded fine, which I mean, obviously I'm glad that they sound fine, but yeah. And so it's just like a nasty viral thing. Well, I really hope my, this antibiotic is going to help. It's like when I was on a steroid before and she asked how that helped. And I said, like, it made me functional. Like I started going back to work. And I wasn't just like laying down all the time doing nothing, but it's just still like hadn't been feeling better. So, but it's always hard to tell, like during the day when I'm upright, I don't cough as much, but I definitely still get my fits. Okay. Look, I can still use, like, I probably have another couple days worth of foundation here. Okay. So I just placed all my colors everywhere. I'm just like a hodgepodge of colors right now. Yeah, I kind of wonder, I know that people at my school had, some of like the staff did have influenza A. And so it makes me wonder if maybe that is what I have. I don't know, but they never tested me. I kind of feel like when they, like, if they think it was one of those, they'd say, let's test for it. I don't know. I'm not a doctor. But yeah, so I have the steroid again and my antibiotic. So we're going to hope for the best. Just got to watch the time. I kind of wanted to take her out for like a fancier meal, but at the same time, like I didn't want to go too fancy because, you know, like what are kids are going to eat at like a fancier restaurant? And she had a burger for lunch. So I'm like, can't really go to a place where she would normally order a burger. So there's a cute place here in Des Moines that has a salad bar, and she loves salads. And so I'm like, maybe we should go there. So we'll see. I think that's the way I'm leaning towards. Almost done with my foundation. It's crazy when I go to all these plays with her. I mean, I obviously wish she was in the plays. It would be so much fun to see my own kids on the stage, but it makes me really miss being on a stage. Is there anyone else that like was a theater person growing up? I was in theater since I was her age, I think. Let's see. I think my first play was Wizard of Oz in '97. I'm going with a lot of bronzer today. I just feel like being tan. 95. So that would make me, oh, I was younger than her. 95. I was born in 87. So I was like 8. That was my first play. I was in Wizard of Oz. And the thing that was a lot of fun was that my mom and my sister, we always did the plays together. So it was like we were always going to play practice together, and we could practice lines together. My dad was not a theater person, but he always came and supported us and, you know, did his own thing when we were at practice. Okay, there's my main foundation. Bye-bye redness, you guys. Got my perfector damp. Now I'm just going to go in and just make sure everything is blended in really well, pushed in. This is a step that I used to not do, and I wasn't always loving. I felt like I was seeing like more texture and stuff, and it really just blends in everything so well. Let me make sure, get a close up. Okay, looks good. So let's go in with Nude. Nude is the color, seriously, I suggest for so many women when you get started. If you aren't really sure like what color blushes you like, this is a really pretty like mauve color, and it looks really good on a lot of skin tones. It's just a little bit of a color, not a lot. And then I already put lip oil on, so I think I'm going to go in with my Nude on my lips too. And then we're going to add a shimmer over it. I'm going to go in with Sunshine State. I haven't worn it for a while. Sunshine State's so pretty. Just add some nice shimmer, iridescent, pretty neutral. And then I pulled out a new eye combination because so many people was loving it when I did, I posted a bunch of different Valentine's eyeshadow combinations and stuff, and you guys were loving this one. And I thought this would be good for tonight, just kind of sticking neutrals. Okay. Whoa. So I have Sabrina, Graceland, Foxy, and Coco. That's the colors we're going to work with tonight. Let me put in, maybe I'll just put them into a, I'll put them into a palette so I don't have to hold them all wonka doodle. And then I'll show them again. Oh, I just got Coco in my fingernails. Hello, hello everybody. I see more people hopping on. I just did my foundation and my cheeks and lips. We're going to do this eyeshadow combination. So pretty. It's very just like neutral colors. I think will look so good on a lot of people. And then something I haven't used for a while. Lately I've been using cream illuminator all the time because I really just like that extra little glow without being like sparkly. But we're going out tonight, so let's have fun. We're gonna go into Georgia and just pick up a little shimmer to catch the light. Just on the tops of my cheekbones and the tip of my nose. You can put a little bit up there too. And maybe just to find that Cupid's bow. I really hope my hair doesn't take long once I take it out of this pony. It's definitely cool now, so we'll see what it looks like. Let's do this eyeshadow look quick. And then I'll pull it out. Okay, I'm just gonna wipe off this eyeshadow brush. I don't have time to clean it. So, oh, I was talking about plays. So the first play was Wizard of Oz. I'm gonna go in with Sabrina and put it all over my lid first. This is a really nice base and it has some shimmer, which is really pretty. So in Wizard of Oz, since, you know, I was pretty young, I was a munchkin. And I can remember the outfit, like, I mean, still to this day. I had this green, like a felt green top hat, but it wasn't like a flat top hat. It was a curved one. So I don't know what the name of that kind of hat is, but it was bright green. I had my big buck teeth, but I smiled and I smiled, you guys. I should share some of these pictures someday. I should find them. And I also was a soldier. And back then I could not say the word soldier. I couldn't say a lot of words. I struggled with R's and W's as a kid. I was made fun of, not good times, but I said I was a shoulder. So I was a shoulder. And we actually got to wear like our high school band's like uniforms in the play. So it was kind of fun. Let's go into Coco next and just put a little bit here on the outer corner. I think that was the only two parts I had. I loved Wizard of Oz. The lady that played Dorothy was my favorite. I like looked up to her. We were like buddies. I think we stayed pen pals for a little while. She was like at college, I think, but she was just like a role model for so many of us munchkins. She was so sweet. So much fun. And my mom was one of the Wicked Witches. My sister was also a soldier, a shoulder, and a munchkin as well. You want to hear a funny story about so multiple years ago, we were home at my parents' house and we were watching some home videos. I found this one of my first play ever. And I don't think we actually watched the whole play, but we had it on and I looked at the year and it said 95. And I was like, oh my goodness, that was my first play, 95. And my husband goes, That's the year I graduated. If you guys don't know, my husband is 10 years older than me. And so when you look at it that way, it is a little creepy. Obviously now 10 years makes no difference. But at that time when he said that, I was like, oh my goodness. He really robbed the cradle, didn't he? Yeah, funny. After that, my next play was Annie. I really, really like the musicals. I love to sing. And so I tried out for Annie. And I was also in dance, so it was fun. I got to be an orphan. I actually was one that had a part. I was Pepper, and surprisingly, I was like, so if you know the play, Pepper was like the mean girl. She was the one that was always like, shut up, go, blah, blah, right, bossed him around. And that was like totally not me. However, I like to tell people, I don't know if this is the reason, but I was at callbacks and there was a lineup of us girls trying out for Annie. Of course, like we wanted the lead role. And I kept forgetting the words to Tomorrow. So I was like, tomorrow, I love ya. But I couldn't remember Bet Your Bottom Dollar that tomorrow, right? And I kind of would like stumble on it. And there was like the girls next to me trying to like tell me what the words were. I didn't like that because I'm a perfectionist. I didn't want them to be corrected. But of course I didn't know the words. Anyway, and I think I might have actually said, shut up. I don't know. But it was just kind of like, like I was irritated. And I tell people that that's the reason I got the part. I don't know if it was, but yes. I just put that Sabrina in the corner and underneath my eyebrows there. There, I think this worked out good. Okay, so the only one I haven't used yet is Graceland. Graceland is this really, really like glitter. And so I'm gonna go into my finger just lightly and just put it, I think, in the center of my, well, maybe all over. We'll go towards the middle too. Just all over the lid, why not? Just a little added. Can you guys see that? Anyway, so Annie was like my favorite play that I was in. I just loved doing that play. Because I was in dance, I had also had learned tap dancing. So I got to actually tap dance in that play too. So that was so much fun. And so many girls, a lot of my friends were in it too. So yeah, when I go watch all these plays, I'm just like reminded of the time that I was in theater. And then of course I just grew up with it. I did community theater with my mom and my sister, but then I also did it while I was in high school too. And I was very fortunate. I had many lead roles, and so I just loved theater. My senior year, I did the play Honk. And if you're not familiar with it, because I don't know if I even knew what it was at the time, it's the musical story of the Ugly Duckling. And it's such a good play. If you guys ever see, it has really good music. So if you ever see the musical Honk, you should go see it. It's very cute. So that was my senior year. Well, my senior year, and that was the fall play. And in the fall, I was the captain of my football cheerleading squad. And I think we got to the first round. What year did I graduated high school in 2005. So my first, or in the fall, I think we made it for football, made it to the first round of state. So we had playoff games. You know, I was cheering every single Friday night, and I would lose my voice like every Friday night from, you know, screaming. And my musical director did not like that. And she was like, you can't be yelling at the game. Can you like just pretend? And I was like, this is my senior year. No. So I would lose my voice for just a couple of days, and then I'd get it back for practice. And that was my busiest year ever, my senior year, the fall especially. Because then when boys go on in state, girls basketball, which I played as well. Girls basketball started earlier than boys basketball. And so I need to fix that. We'll fix that in a second. Let's do my hair. So there was a time where I was doing football, cheerleading, the fall play, and started basketball practice. It was just crazy. And then it was also in dance. I forgot that. Dance once a week too. Okay, so let's see what happens. So I just pulled it out of my pony after curling it. I'm gonna part my hair and then see what we got going on here. Oh, it curled pretty nice, didn't it? I've been wanting to try one of those, what is it called? The heatless curlers. Have you seen that? Where it's like, it looks like just a long silk rope. I'm going to do a little dry shampoo right here, just to like, try to get a little volume. We'll see. I don't know if it's going to work. I think this works. Okay. Let me grab my spoolie. Guys, if you ever get mascara where you don't want it, let it completely dry and then just flake it off. Especially like if you get it up here, flake it off. There. So pretty. Okay, let's see what else I have left to do. I think I'm just gonna put a little bit of this, what is it called? Marula oil, just on my ends where that is, just so it's not too frizzy. Okay, just sprayed a little too. Thank you. Yeah, I think it should be fun. I'm looking forward to it. We don't get to go out too often together. I'm glad she actually didn't, like, she actually wanted to go out this time. Last time we went to play, I was like, should we go out to eat? And she's like, nah. Of course, you know, when I asked her if she wanted to go out to eat today, any guesses? Can you guess where she wanted to go? I'm going to wait a second, see if you can guess. So this is Saint number 3. I've been loving it. Make sure if you use perfume, put on your perfume before you put on your jewelry, because that perfume can, like, I don't know, tarnish or wreck or coat your jewelry. I don't know, but definitely hold off and then do jewelry last. So yes, Holly. Yep. I almost answered and I was like, no, we'll wait. Yes, McDonald's. I go, so what are you, like, what kind of food are you in the mood for? And she's like, I said, but you can't say a restaurant. I'm like, what type? You know, because us adults will say like, oh, I'm in the mood for Mexican, American, a burger, Italian, whatever. So she looks at me and goes, chicken nuggets. Of course she wants McDonald's. And I said, no, we're not doing that. So anyway, thanks for hopping on with me. I'm all ready to go. You should definitely try that trick. Like if your hair is just like flat and you want to get it curled quick, I just put it in that loose pony. When you have like these corded type of ponytails, they don't like cinch, like make a mark when you pull it up in a ponytail. So you pull it up and then it took like 5 minutes. I curled all of it in separate different pieces. Take it out. Texas Roadhouse, have fun. Oh, so busy. Hopefully you got on like a wait list or a call ahead or something, because we tried that for my birthday and oh my goodness, it was over a 2-hour wait. I was like, nope. Okay. Thank you guys, and I'll talk very soon. Let me know if you have any questions about my makeup. I would love to answer any questions, and if you'd like to give it a try, just answer color match and I'll help you out. Oh yeah, father-daughter dance. Cece didn't want to do that. Brian's a little kind of like sad about it, but she did it 1 year and she hasn't wanted to since. I don't know why. He's kind of bummed about it. I need to ask my sons if they want to do the game night with mommy son thing. I think it'd be fun to do a dance with my sons, honestly. We should do that. Oh, good. Yay. Okay, well, have fun. And everyone, thanks for hopping on. I'll talk to you all very soon. Bye.